Welcome to Learn to Live Stress-Free. This is Christine Wright with Dr. Robert Wright Jr. of www.stressfreenow.info.
Hi, this is Dr. Pop, Stress Relief Doctor. I am in the beautiful Maldives Island, which is in the Indian Ocean, west of Mumbai, India, and north of Sri Lanka. And so the day started off rainy, and we were supposed to go to a sandbar. However, we ended up on a new island that's being created. And so I'm here with Babel, who is the manager of the Droit Beach Inn. He is an amazing human being. So I've asked him to help me with a demonstration of with the tuning forks so that you can get a sense of what it's like and how easy it is when you use tuning forks, these type of tuning forks, to reduce your pain, reduce your stress, to reduce your anxiety, and to reduce your grief. Now, the thing about the tuning forks, as with most of the tools that I use, they are counterintuitive in terms of how they work. Basically, it works on a paradigm which is the opposite of what you've probably been taught most of your life. You know, we grow up being taught that life is hard, relationships are hard. If you gotta work hard, you gotta study hard. And all those things can be true. Oh, I left out the part about relationships are hard. But imagine that if life got easier, would that be okay? And so that is the question. And that is part of what the tuning forks do. These are low-hanging fruit. Basically what that means is that the less effort you employ, the greater the benefit. So now we have Babel here. And so, Babel, I'm going to ask you, do you have pain any place in your body?
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, okay, you have pain here,
Yeah.
and in your hand, and where else? In your neck, in the back. Okay, okay. So I have the tuning forks. So Babel has indicated that he has pain in his wrists, right around here. So right here. So this is, you're right-handed, right? So notice this area is the area where a lot of people experience the carpal tunnel from using the mouse, and they use their thumbs with the texting and playing the video game. And this area it develops often a repetitive stress injury. And so the thing is that what we want to do is to relax this area so that he could be pain-free or experience less pain. So Babel, tell me where your pain is right now. On a scale of 0 to 10, 10 being maximum pain and 0 being no pain, where do you think your pain is? How much pain? Is it a 3, a 7, a 5? 10 is maximum pain, and 0 means no pain. So how much pain do you have in your wrist right now?
Maybe the 5 pain.
A 5. So you're like in the middle. So it's hurting, but you can still use your hand. Actually, it's not funny. So, okay, so that means he's in pain. And so here's the thing. Do you have this pain all the time or just some of the time?
Sometimes.
Sometimes, but you have the pain right now. Okay, so good. We're going to see. Okay, so all he has to do, relax your arm. Right, like that. Just hold your arm like that. Okay. And we're going to relax. And we're going to do the spot where he has pain in his wrist. So all we do is we tap the tuning fork on the base of my palm, and we just apply the tip of the tuning fork. So we're going to do this a few times, and then I'm going to ask Babel to tell you how his wrist is feeling. You know, throughout the course of a day, you use your hands constantly, depending on what you're doing, especially if you're doing any kind of manual labor or work. And so it's important to have your hands, especially your wrists, it's connected to all your fingers and your palm. You want it working efficient. Wow. Feel that? Yes, I actually felt that. Hello. Okay, so Babel, tell viewers, put your hand down. So tell viewers how your hand is feeling now.
Sounds okay.
It's okay. So when you're saying okay, before you had pain at the level of 5, what would you say your is now? Maybe a 2. Okay, good. Okay, so now we're going to work on the other side of his hand. Okay, because we want his pain to go to 0. So Babel, among other things that he does, he's a remarkable chef. So he's using his hand, doing a lot of chopping all the time, right? You have very sharp knives, and he's very excellent. But he's, repetition to, I've been amazed at, how finely he chops the vegetables. And so that means he's doing over and over and over and over again. And so we need, the hand needs some relief. Okay, so now try.
Sounds okay.
How no? So how does it feel compared to when we started? So what is it less than 2? Do you have
Deep.
do you have any pain?
No.
So say that for the viewers. No pain?
No.
No pain. Wow. Okay, that's amazing, right? Okay. So what about this hand?
Yeah.
It's okay?
It's okay.
Okay, so now you said you had pain in the back, right? Is it show me in the neck? Where? In the neck? In your neck, right here? Right here. Yes, he's saying he has pain in his neck. Many of us have, we have sometimes people that are pains in the neck, but he has the physical pain, and so of course I was just joking. But he's saying he has pain in this area, so I'm going to use this tuning fork, which, as you can see, is much larger. Okay, this one is an Auto 128, vibrating at 128 hertz. This one is the Auto 64, vibrating at 64 hertz. And so these are special tuning forks, the biosonic tuning forks developed by Dr. John Bilal of Biosonics. He's the co-founder of Biosonics. He and his amazing wife, Thea, who are friends who are good friends. So now Babel, so turn. Okay, so where when we start, where is your pain now from 0 to 10? Okay, in terms of 0 being no pain and 10 being maximum pain, where would you say what number this pain here is? But what number would you say? Is about a 5. So he's saying the pain here in his neck is just like the pain in his hand is about a 5. Okay, so we're going to see how we progress. Wow. know you can feel that, as I feel it right here. Yes, sir. So, viewers, one of the things that's interesting about pain is the research shows that pain is actually in the brain. And the way that we know that is from the phantom limb studies, where, you know, people that have lost their legs, they are still have reports of feeling pain in the limb that's been amputated. So if their hand or foot was amputated, and then they still report feeling pain. So we know that the pain signal is really in the brain. And so often wherever the pain you're feeling it, that may not be where it's emanating from. So he is experiencing pain right here, but the pain could be coming from his lower back or some other place, or it could be based on his posture or something like that. But the point is that what he wants is that this pain to be gone. And that's the bottom line. So we're going to do a couple more hits, and then Babel's going to tell us what his experience is and where his pain is. Okay, Babel, turn around, and we go. Okay, so tell our viewers your pain in your back, where when you started, the pain was about a 5. What would you say is your pain less than what it was when we started?
Yeah, this is the last okay. This is the one like this.
So your pain has gone down that much that it will be went from a 5 to a 1.
Yeah,
Just like that. So it feels that much better. Okay, so we're just going to work on Babel a little bit more and see if we can get him to 0 so that he has no pain in that spot. Because he's a hard worker and he deserves to be pain-free. Okay? Is the boat okay?
Yeah.
Okay. We don't want the boat to drift away. Okay. So this is the area we're working in. We're going to give you some extra. As I said, viewers, sometimes the pain that we're feeling it or we have the awareness of, that's not the actual spot where the pain is originating from. So I don't know where his pain is originating, but the point is that we want to get his pain gone. So we're just exploring here, because Bible's a good guy and we want him feeling at the 100% level. Okay. So the reason I'm jumping is that this is the feedback that I'm actually receiving, because it's almost like electricity that's jumping out in the resonance. So I can actually tell when he's feeling much better when he's feeling it, because it's literally jumping out at him. Wow. Okay, so Babel. So tell, it's much better? Okay, is it 0? 0. Say that again.
Yes.
The pain is 0?
0. That's okay.
0 pain. So, viewers, this is a good example of, in a short period of time, using the auto tuning forks, you can get some amazing results. We're here in the Maldives. This is the first time they are seeing tuning forks. And so that has been my experience wherever I've traveled, that pretty much they outside the United States, they're really not familiar with tuning forks. And so the good news is that we're helping to bring stress relief, anxiety relief, pain relief, and helping people with their grief by using the tuning forks. So again, this is the Auto 128. Biosonics tuning fork. This is the Auto 64. And these are both amazing to help you put you in a resourceful state so that you are calm, relaxed, and pain-free. It's really helpful to people, especially if you have arthritis or any kind of chronic pain position. Needs no explanation. As soon as you feel the vibration, you know right away your pain is starting to begin to lessen and dissolve. So this is Dr. Bob of StressFreeNow.info from the beautiful Maldives. As you can see, this is an amazing place to be, and I feel so blessed being here in the Maldives with wonderful people. So this is Dr. Bob of StressFreeNow.info signing off. Until next time, be safe and be well.